overtime. That was pretty. Their introductories for their shows. I think they did 40 shows in a couple of weeks. I mean, weeks back. And that was the last show that Lorenzo was on. Presentation was real up to par. Everything was in house. You know what I'm saying? It worked for them. I think it was a great strategy of actually doing what they're doing and whatnot.
Right, right. It was also in Atlanta. Sold out crowd. Had like
Yeah,
so many
yeah,
like NBA, like
yeah.
the
So a little bit of
preparation
everybody. Yeah,
looked real good. Even the presentation of it was
yeah.
really nice.
Man, it was like I said again, for their first shows, they did everything right. It was easy. It was easy. It was something new because they had the overtime rounds. I didn't see that a lot of the fights entered into there, but they had some overtime rounds when they thought the fights was close and whatnot. So that shows boxing really changing because you've been seeing boxing. They've been doing 3-minute rounds, get out, get back in. We've been seeing all types of stuff that's been happening with boxing and whatnot. So they've been trying to find a way of trying to make it exciting. But the only way you can make boxing exciting is putting on exciting fights.
Exactly. 100%. Speaking upon that fight, very close fight with Hernandez and Truck.
It was a fight. It was a good fight. Us having a long layoff. I would say, yeah, long layoff, put in the box. I think Truck did real good for that type of step up. The guy did his job. Uh, you know, Truck had a slight injury with his foot because he started off moving, he couldn't move, and then we had to do what we had to do. The guy, he weathered the storm. Um, Truck was trying to close the gap. You know what I'm saying? Came up short. I just thought one of the scorecards was too large. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of shots that the guy was throwing, he was missing and whatnot. But it was a great fight. I just look at Chuck having lost a fight since he was 15 years old. He's what, 21, I think now. You know what I'm saying? So that says a lot.
Yeah.
Um, get him back in the gym, see what his thoughts at, and just go back at it. That weight class is a different type of beast. I see that weight class world championship belts change. Just it changed hands like Joker changing tennis.
Yeah.
So it is gonna make him um figure out what he got to do. You know what I'm saying, to get you that next level. You know what I'm saying. Normally that weight class guys don't get on that level until you like 20 and old, 20, 25 fights, you know what I'm saying, before you get a shot at something big. But we have a blueprint. We know how to get there. You know what I'm saying? That's all we had to do was just get him back in the winner's circle, see where his mental at, and just keep it moving.
Yeah, man. It was definitely an impressive show. And then, like you said, just the whole overtime aspect of it. I was like, are we gonna see one? Because the cards were very close. So I was just like wondering. I talked to Coach Kenny. I was like, when do you guys know when it's an overtime or when you guys could take off the mitts? But I guess you guys have guys right there to
Yeah, they
just
like they
guide you.
told us not to take it off. Or what happened was one of them came to me and said, "No, that's not an overtime round." So then we take the gloves off and whatnot. But it was a nice presentation. Um, uh, one of the guys, they said, "Dog, we bringing y'all back." I haven't talked to anyone. I haven't talked to Truck, because I haven't. It was a great show. It was some great fights on there. Um, it's an avenue to really start something with them that can make some young up and coming fighters like the next generation started. You know what I'm saying? Happen on that lower level. You know what I'm saying? You got the next generation, but then you got that overtime that can really build something and take a turn. You know what I'm saying? Um, the people that I'm talking to, they like the ideas and whatnot, and say, "Man, you really know boxing." You know what I'm saying? It's not the thing I'm no boxing. It's just a lot of young fighters don't get the opportunities of developing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a good platform to develop fighters and get their fan base up at the end of the day. Because when they seen our crowd, and that wasn't even our whole crowd, because it was some plans that I was If I wouldn't have had our show and the vacation that I had set, I would have did it much bigger than what it was for us as fan base and whatnot. So I didn't have time to prepare for it. But you know, um, they post Mayor Ellis there, on that epic knockout she had in Baltimore. So it's a bright future for the GTD um, fighters that's coming up.
Yeah, you're definitely making noise in your own way, with the hometown fights. This one that just came up, you guys have Tank that's basically the leader, or I kind of say you're the leader, and then he's like the chief commander.
He's the chief in command. You know what I'm saying? Um, he never amazed me. He see what I'm trying to do. He always said in his interviews that he's not the only one. It's just to get that one. My stable and my crop is unreal, man. I mean, it's unreal. We got another couple of moves we about to make. Just trying to figure out what's the schedule for Tank. A lot of things. It's boiling, stirring up in the pot. You know what I'm saying? For the end of the year.